So during COVID, we all had to shift and change and make various adaptations in how we worshiped, how we lived, how we did a lot of things. And so there was certainly a lot of evolving of how we returned to be one community. We have been living under the guidelines from March of 2022, around Maundy Thursday, when Bishop Skirving lifted the prohibition on the common cup. From September of 21 through that time, we were using only the little cups. And on Maundy Thursday of 2022, we returned to using the common cup in addition to the little cups. Beginning on June 2nd this year, June 2nd, just a few weeks away, we will no longer be using the small cups here at Christ Church. We will have a new way of offering the wine for those who do not wish to sip from the common cup, and we'll talk about that in just a moment.
I think it's important to understand that as we move back to what we always did before, it's really a way of living into our theology. Our theology is one where we really believe that we are many and we come together as one body and then go out again into the world to do God's work. And that coming together as one is very important and symbolized by the one bread and the one cup. Now, of course, distribution of the bread takes on different methodologies, but the common cup has always been something that we really stressed. It's part of our Anglican theology. It's mandated in the canons of the General Convention. So it's important for us to return to that.
So this is also not a decision solely made by me and not just in conversation with Suzanne. This came out of a conversation during a meeting of the Eucharistic ministers, those who help serve the chalice, as well as a very lengthy discussion by the vestry at our April meeting. Actually at our March meeting, now that I think about it. So we've been working on this for a while. And so we wanted to give you plenty of time to think about it and really explain. We didn't want anyone to come in on Sunday, June 2nd and be like, oh no, this is all new. So the things that will stay the same, we will continue to serve communion at the main altar rail like we have done with the regular bread and the silver chalice. We will still continue to serve bread here at the lower station, where we will continue to have gluten-free bread available for those who wish to receive in that way. We will still offer grape juice, and grape juice will be both from a common cup. We will also have the silver chalice to receive from here at the lower station also. We will offer intinction, where you take the bread and then the bread is dipped in the wine and then consumed. But one thing we will be doing differently is that the Eucharistic minister or the clergy, if it's a priest or deacon who is helping serve the chalice, is that person will intinct for you and then hand you back the bread with the wine on it. So that may look like something like, we're going to pretend Suzanne is the chalice bearer, and she's going to have this particular chalice. This was a gift from Bill Beery, if you know Bill. It was a wonderful gift before he and Eileen moved to Colorado. So she will have this, will be the intinction chalice, and if I had received the bread, I would come up to her and I would hold out the bread. She'll take the bread, intinct it, and hand it back to me, and then I will consume it from there. We'll do the same thing with the grape juice here at the lower station, and at the main altar rail too, we will also offer that option, but not with a separate chalice. So if you want to intinct at the main altar rail, the chalice bearer will you'll hand it to the chalice bearer who will intinct it and hand it back to you. So again, we just wanted to give you this, this advance notice of some change coming to what we are doing and the way we receive communion here at Christ Church.
We also want to mention, of course, that receiving in one kind is always an option. So if this makes you uncomfortable and you aren't able to receive the wine, you are still receiving full communion if you only consume the bread.
And we've had people who have had dental issues or other reasons that they could only sip from the chalice, and that counts as receiving full communion also. So thank you for watching. We are available for any questions or comments, and we're going to put in our YouTube link, we're going to put in some other articles that may be helpful for you to read and think about as we continue moving forward with this. So thanks for joining us. Have a great day, and God bless.